Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hoover High School Class of 2020 celebration. Here is your favorite principal, Dr. Earl.
Good evening. This is Dr. Earl with a Class of 2020 celebration message for you. Writing a graduation speech is one of my greatest honors. I take great pride in writing them. But this is not a graduation speech, and we are not here together. I'm here on Hoover's Field, and you're there watching through a screen. During this time, I have become good at saying, I don't know. Look, I'm recording this message in the end of April. I don't know what things will be like on June 10th. I don't know if you're still sheltering at home. I don't know if maybe things have been loosened up and you've been able to invite some friends or family to watch this with you. I don't know if we'll be able to come together and celebrate this year. I don't know what it will look like for you to go to college or university next year. And while there are many other things I do not know, I truly do not know what it feels like to be the class of 2020, watching a celebration of your many accomplishments through a screen. Now, I know this. I know you are a resilient class who has overcome more loss than any high school students should have to face. I know that you're smart and committed. You have been accepted to many of the top schools in the country. The scholarships have continued to be awarded. I know that you're creative. You've found so many ways to get your work and your art and your projects done at home in impressive ways. I know that you love your school and each other. You've found ways to be engaged and together while we have been forced to be alone. And I honestly know you are the ones who will get us to the other side of these times. One of my favorite songs, called Come Tomorrow, talks about letting our kids lead the way. You, Hoover Class of 2020, will lead the way. If we are guaranteed one thing in life, tornadoes, it is that life constantly changes. But there will always be one thing that will never change. We are still Ohana. We are Hoover. On tornadoes, and I'll see you on the other side.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hoover High School Choir.
Hello everyone, this is your choir director, Mrs. Estep. Congratulations to you, the class of 2020. We're so proud of you and all you have achieved this year. Please rise now, remove your hats, and join us in singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the senior class president, Emily Hovsepian.
to the senior class of 2020. My name is Emily Hovsepian, and I am the senior class president for the class of 2020. Today is a very special day, not only for us, seniors, but for our administration, faculty, friends, and families. We have come so far and stand here, united, cherishing all our accomplishments and memories. 4 years ago, we stepped through the doors of Hoover High as freshmen, nervous, excited, and anticipating what the future may hold. Prior to entering high school as new students, we were all familiar with the term Ohana. Over the course of time, we learned that Ohana held a meaning much stronger than the one we assumed. Ohana defines what we created and who we are. We are not only a family, but we, as students, have continued to stay persistent and dedicated as we focus on our academic standing while being hopeful for a prosperous future. 4 years are not a short amount of time to spend with the community we have created at Hoover High School, and in these 4 years, we all have managed to form a class that has consistently remained ambitious, hardworking, and resilient. We built memories and defeated unspeakable obstacles, which makes me proud to be part of the class of 2020. Many of us experienced the proud feeling when earning a good grade on a difficult test, experienced heartbreak from a relationship or a friendship that did not work out, and felt supported and comforted by the friends and family who are surrounding us today. One way or another, we all connect. We are the class of 2020, and considering all the events we experienced, we are the strongest, brightest, and the best class Hoover High School has yet to see. 3-time BGD winners, loudest class during the chants at our assemblies, and the most dedicated class to step foot in Herbert Hoover High School is us Tornadoes. Now I know with the outbreak of COVID-19, we have seen an unfortunate setback in some of the most important experiences for us all. We have all been faced with the postponing of our last assembly, prom, grad night, senior lock-in, graduation, and all of the other events that Diana and I had planned for you. As my first year being president, I was so grateful to have been given the opportunity to show you the experiences that seniors should build into memories. It truly saddens me that we were unable to experience these events together, but this is not the end, seniors. As I mentioned earlier, we have defeated unspeakable obstacles together, and I believe that we will defeat this pandemic together. Together we will fight, we will stand, and we will unite. I have no doubt that in the next chapter in your lives will bring you all success and prosperity. Thank you for all the unforgettable memories, class of 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Sebastian Lechner.
Hello, fellow students, teachers, administrators, and parents. My name is Sebastian Lechner, and I am a proud senior of Hoover's class of 2020. It is not an understatement to say that I have been waiting for this moment all of my life. In fact, these 18 years that I have lived, all the roads that I have taken have led up to this single moment in time. For throughout my journey at Hoover, I have been drafting this speech in my mind and carrying the words along without even realizing it. I have had this speech with me in my heart during all these years, in all the ups and downs, in my brightest moments, and those moments when the world seems a little too much. I've had a lot of those bright moments at Hoover. In fact, most of those bright moments have been during my time as a tornado. I found myself while I was a tornado. I discovered just who exactly Sebastian Ernesto Lechner was, or at least who he is becoming. I'm very grateful for Hoover for giving me the opportunity to discover myself. It would be naive of me not to mention the coronavirus in this speech. Like everyone, I am devastated that I was not able to finish my final year at Hoover, the one I was so excited for. But being a tornado has left me prepared for such a tragedy. Because I learned while I was a tornado that one must let go to move forward. That's what it means to be a tornado, to make the most out of everything and enjoy it all in the meantime. I have been asking myself how we can move on. I have been asking myself that question since the 7th grade. There was always change in life. Just as one finds happiness, circumstances evolve. And my time at Hoover has definitely been one of happiness, hours spent with good people and good friends with whom I wouldn't exchange the world for. How do we move on? This paradigm has haunted me my entire life. I had to move on from elementary school to middle school to high school. I had to move on from Mr. Crosby's class. I had to move on from that beautiful view of downtown Glendale that I would watch every morning as I would walk to first period. And now I have to move on to college. But there is hope, for our cherished time at this school was not in vain. Inherently, to be a tornado is to know how to move on. To be a tornado means to appreciate what we have as we look to the future, ready to work for something better, something more. As I leave Hoover's open halls, I will have learned how to take my treasure of memories and moments here and keep them as a shield as I journey into the uncertain. That's what it means to be a tornado. My fellow seniors, my fellow tornadoes, you are family to me. I can't wait to hear all the stories of all of us prospering in the future as all the tornadoes spread around the world. Because once you are a tornado, you are a tornado forever. I regret that I was never able to properly say goodbye to Hoover, but in a way, I already did. By knowing that my days here were numbered and living each one to its fullest, throughout all the ups and downs, and loving every bit of it. I would like to say thank you to Hoover and its staff, especially Dr. Earl, Dr. Stepanian, and my counselor, Ms. Iraeta. You have been a guiding light during my time here. I would like to thank all my teachers, my incredible teachers who opened their knowledge to me. I would like to thank my friends who make my life worth living, and I would like to thank my family, to whom I owe everything, and I couldn't have done this without you. To the senior class of 2020, we may not be together, but we are. Congratulations! We made it, we've come so far, and we will certainly overcome these difficult times. Now, let's open the door to the first page in the new chapter of our lives. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the ASB President, Diana Mirzoyan.
Hello families, teachers, administrators, and fellow students. I, Diana Mirzoyan, would like to start by saying how honored I am to be connected with you all today. In this very moment, I would like us to collectively recognize the greatness that we, the class of 2020, have embodied. Although this was not the way we all imagined the celebration to be like, it is important to take the time to acknowledge our amazing accomplishments. The world as we know it is filled with hardships, but through all the crazy events that have happened in our 4 years of being at Hoover High School, we continue to rise above it all and finish the year off stronger than ever. That is a great achievement. From the first day of freshman year, I knew in my heart that our class was like no other, and I genuinely believe that is precisely what we are. It is the cherished moments that we should be thinking about as we reflect on our 4 years here at Hoover High. Remember your first time walking through the gates of Hoover. Remember the first time you opened your locker, back when we had them. Remember that excitement and pride we felt running through our veins when our class became the first to win BGD 3 times. Or even when we'd go wild in the gym when someone did a backflip during a dance battle. It is these moments that we will hold dear to our hearts even after leaving Hoover. Through the ups and downs, stress and serenity, we have made it here today. And we deserve to be proud of that. We did that. In life, Nothing is promised, nor is it permanent, not the bad or the good. So cherish every second, for you never know what each moment could bring. Most importantly, we cannot forget the teachers who have become our friends and the admin that have shown us that we aren't just an ID number, but a person whose voice matters and should be heard. Among these 4 years we've spent together, I have collected an abundance of memories that I will treasure forever. From sporting events to school assemblies and spirit weeks, the sheer energy and spirit I witnessed through the class of 2020 are what made the stress of planning events with our extraordinary senior ASB team worth it every time. I'd also like to take a second to thank my family and closest friends that have become like a family to me, for always being there for me through the hard times and the great ones. And the teachers and administrators that have always had my back. I couldn't have done half the accomplishments without your support. No matter where we choose to go or who we choose to become, the experiences that we gained here will forever be a part of who we are. Although our time as tornadoes has come to an end, the history of the class of 2020 is one for the books. Literally. Name another graduating class that lived through a pandemic. Although we are unable to spend our last several months together, we will always be tornadoes at heart. I hope in life you all learn to love what you do, as I am sure your bright future is nearing as I speak. Before I leave you for the very last time, as your ASB President, Class of 2020, I wish you all prosperity and happiness in your lives. And as the great Mr. S once said, take it easy, have a wonderful rest of your day, Class of 2020, and congratulations.
Now introducing Glendale Unified School District Superintendent, Dr. Vivian Ekchian.
It's a pleasure to celebrate the class of 2020 graduates from Hoover High School. As we honor their achievement, we also recognize the people who have supported our students on their path to graduation. Hoover High School administrators, teachers, and staff, parents, guardians, family members, and friends, community and civic leaders, and distinguished guests. Thank you all for everything you have done on behalf of our students. Students, the diploma you received today marks a significant milestone, one that will open exciting new opportunities and expand your ability to affect change in the world. Your graduation from high school represents a transition into adulthood. From this point on, your actions, words, and ideas will carry more weight and will have more lasting consequences. This carries with it the responsibility to become actively involved in the process of making the world a better place. We cannot sit around and wait for someone else to change the world. We are the ones with the power to make a difference, and we are the ones who must step up and act. In order to change the world, you will need to embrace new and difficult challenges and strive to accomplish more than you've imagined possible. I have every confidence that you will meet these expectations as you have demonstrated your ability to excel academically and shine brilliantly. Hoover High is ranked among the best high schools by U.S. News and World Report. Graduates, as you prepare to go out and change the world, I want you to leave with a few reflections on the world you will be changing. Without a doubt, you're living in one of the most exciting, promising, and challenging times in human history. The 21st century world is more globally connected, technology-driven, and complex than any previous era. At the same time, we're facing extremely difficult and complex challenges, including global pandemics, gun violence, homelessness, rising inequality, conflicts between countries, and climate change, to name a few. However, I'm deeply comforted by the fact that you will be the leaders of tomorrow facing these challenges. As I speak with students on campus and hearing from our Student Voice panel this year, it is clear you are raising your voices to demand a more peaceful, perfect, and equitable world. I truly cannot wait for you to take the helm of this country so that you can translate your passion into policy and create the world that the children of tomorrow deserve. I have a few pieces of advice to help you along your journey. As someone who's been in the business of disrupting the status quo for over 35 years, there are a number of things I've learned about what it takes to effect real change. I want to quickly share two of these lessons. The first thing I've learned is real change happens within a 50-foot radius. In our effort to change the world, we often focus on problems that are far away. Global poverty, natural disasters in other countries, and discrimination in other communities. But the real change happens when people support the individuals right around them, their family, their friends, their classmates, and their communities. Imagine if everybody focused on ensuring that the people in their 50-foot radius felt safe, respected, loved, and had what they needed to succeed. That would go a long way towards solving our global problems. So my first piece of advice is, before you change the world, start by helping the people in your immediate vicinity and build out from there. My second bit of advice is, in order to become a change agent, you first need to become an empathy agent. Today's society is more diverse and interconnected than ever. In your life, you will be required to work alongside people who have very different points of view, ideologies, and values than you do. To succeed in this world, you must become an empathy agent. What this means is that you must hone your ability to walk in someone else's shoes, understand how they think and why, and find creative solutions that are a win-win for everyone. You have the power to begin doing this right now. You are all leaders of a generation where many people go onto social media to get their news and form their opinions. Too often, this information is negative, inaccurate, and divisive. You have the power to change this by posting stories that reveal the diverse experiences other people live and illuminate new perspectives. Here's something else you can do to become an empathy agent. When you are at college or wherever your journey takes you next, I encourage you to actively seek out people who think differently than you and engage them in thoughtful discussions. This will not only make you better prepared for today's diverse workforce, it will also make you more confident and articulate in your own beliefs. That is because talking with people who have different opinions forces you to learn your facts and be very clear about what you're saying. Actively seeking other perspectives makes us more thoughtful, more nuanced in our perspective, and more empathetic. Become an empathy agent and you will become a much better leader. In conclusion, I wanted to share a famous quote that inspires me. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or if we wait for some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. Students, I have no doubt that as you go into the world, you will become the change that we've been waiting for and make yourselves and everyone around you extremely proud. I'm thrilled to share in this joyous occasion and cannot wait to hear about the great things you will achieve. Congratulations again, Hoover High School Class of 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to a proud Hoover graduate and the Board of Education Vice President, Mr. Sean Sahakian.
Hello, Hoover Tornadoes. I'm honored to have this opportunity to address you today as a proud product of our Glendale Public Schools and a proud graduate of Hoover High School Class of 2003. Today is a day that we should be on the field at Hoover High School to celebrate your commencement with hundreds of friends, family, classmates, and supporters. And I'm sorry that that opportunity is not available to us today. But more importantly, today is a day to celebrate your achievements, your success, and all that you have accomplished in the past to get to this moment today. Whether you knew it or not, you, for the past decade, have been in a race through elementary school, middle school, and now high school, and you have successfully reached this proud finish line today. You should take great pride in the work that you've put in to reach this moment today. But more importantly, I want you to know that I promise your life will not be defined by your past decade. It most certainly will not be defined by the past few months and the challenges we have faced with COVID-19. Your life is going to be defined by your next decade, because tomorrow you begin a brand new race. And as a fellow Hoover alum, I am excited for your future because I know you are ready for it. You are kind, you are smart, you are prepared, and most importantly, you are resilient. And on behalf of our Board of Education, Dr. Armina Garpetian, Greg Krikorian, Nairi Naabedian, Jennifer Freeman, and myself, as well as our Superintendent, Dr. Vivian Ekchin, we want to congratulate you. We want to wish you well, and we are so excited to see all you're going to accomplish in your next race and your future. Congratulations.
Here is the Hoover High School graduating class of 2020.
Saba Arabi, Isabella Abadia Munoz,
Christina Abeshian,
Alex Abramian,
Narek Ademian,
Cynthia Agayani,
Minella Agajani, Alex Ajanians,
David Agazarian,
Tatev Agazarian,
Stefan Agverdian, Natalie Akopian, Rania Altalabani,
Camille Alberto, Harutun Alayan, Rafif Al-Nakib,
Monica Amirian,
Hago Andranikian, Carla Antepara, Edwin Arakelian,
John Arnell,
Alan Arslanian,
Emily Artanian, Anna Aratunian,
Erica Arzmanians,
Eric Arzumanian, Isabel Azadorian, Dimitri Azule,
Haik Atshemian, Nazeli Avakian, Anya Avanesian Konaraki, Arsene Avanesian,
Lilit Avatikian,
Agape Avatikian, Sera Avetisian, Robert Avila, Rafi Azarian, Mary Babayan,
Liana Babuyan,
Lily Bagdasarian, Gore Bagdasarian,
Sierra Baghumian,
Hago Baltayan, Mine Belushin Kaftevani, Rani Bandari,
Christina Barsumian,
Fione Bazgosha, Hambik Bedrosian, Eric Begijani,
Daniel Baltran,
Mary Berberian,
Daniel Bogosian,
Mary Bojolian,
Surly Bonyadi,
Mira Botros, Marie Bojajian, Isabella Bruyere, Michaela Bucago, Vianne Bueno,
Veronica Burke, Michelle Cabrera, Jacob Kedoyes, Isaac Castaneda Magaña,
Alirio Castellanos,
John Catchertley,
Raymond Cejudo, Jeannie Che,
Lilia Chakoyan,
Anthony Chamul,
Vince Chiang, David Chavez, Ashley Cho,
Ara Chobanian, Justin Chung,
Sophia Contreras, Eubia Corona, Freddie Cruz Madrid,
Aaron Daileg, Jedrick Donateras, Arsen Darbinian, Andrew Davila,
Kevin Davodian,
Anthony Davtian, Emmanuel Deravanesian, Elliot Demkardishian,
Sophie Devoyant, Kevin Dardarlu,
Bursabe Dilanchian, Kayla Ibrahim,
Isaiah Edgehill,
Ashton Item, Derek Eliasi,
Angelina Enriquez,
Brianna Esagolian. Jock Fauben. Sophia Flippin. Daniela Flores. Joseph Franco. Sophia Freimerstein. Ian Fuentes. Ransom Gallegos. Ellen Gamitian. Hovset Garayan. Axel Garcia. Olivia Garcia. Maria Rosa Garcia. Surly Garibian. Very Garibian. Elizabeth Gazanchian. Leo Gazeri. Ani Gukasian. Gevorg Gukasian. Michaela Giddin. Rachel Gilbuena. Tony Giragosian. Rima Gazoyan. Brian Golbodaji. Ivana Gomez. Jocelyn Gonzalez. Alexis Gonzalez. Adeline Gregorian. Jose Guerrero. Mary Gukasian. Arthur Gukasian. Susanna Gazarian. Patrick Hagnazarian. Medved Hartunian. Rene Hartunian. Hai Hartunian. Salvi Hartunian. Brian Hassan. David Harapetian. Anahid Harapetian. Sedik Harapetian. Andre Henry. Emilio Hernandez. Maria Herrera. Amanda Hirsch. Adrian Hogan. Brian Honarchian. Miriam Hovanesian. Emily Hovsepian. Valerie Hoyos. Sania Iqbal, Lilia Isa, Alexia Isagolian, William Jaramillo, Jennifer Jimenez, Matthew Jovel, Ethan Jukes, Heather Jung, Linda Dirty, Ani Karapetian, Ellen Karimasihi, Patrick Karoom, Ani Kasparian, Juliana Keck, David Carrion, Agape Kishishian, Sion Kachaturian, Mine Kachaturian, Albert Kachatrian, Aaron Kachatrian, Arvin Kachaturian, Tigran Kachikian, Aryan Khan, Ani Kanian, Samuel Kayoyan, Mampre Kodadadi, Rodin Kodadadian Kalave, Evan Kodaverdi, Tatiana Koremian, Sima Kudera, Hannah Kim, Joshua Kim, Hamlet Kirakosian, Sevan Klamirian, Hermine Kostanian, Simon Kerbashian, Natalie Grigorian, Faisal Kuba, Gabriel Lamson, Sebastian Lechner, Noah Lee, Sharon Lee, Peter Lee, Chelsea Lemus, Tatiana Leranian, Guila Liboon, Maria Lopez, Deneira Lopez Zamora, Deborah Madatian, Stephanie Majinian, Francis Malama, Dakari Malone, Dominic Malone, Astrid Mamalashvili, Venel Manassi, Lucine Manassian, Vahakan Mandalian, Katrina Manor, Ruxana Mansour, Lydia Manukian, Michelle Manukian, Susanna Manukian, Malachi Marasigan, Arthur Margarian, Emilia Margosian, Areli Martinez, Ernesto Martinez, Janella Martinez, Cassandra Martinez, Savannah Martinez, Mariam Masudi,
Ani Mativosian,
Aramo Matosian, Melissa McBride, Kate McLeod, Araz Mehrabi, Daniel Mehrabian, Narine Melkonian, Emmanuel Mendez Pereira, Julian Mendoza, Edwin Mendoza Ramirez, Leah Minasi, Anela Minasian, Mary Minasian, Kevin Mirzakhanian, Diana Mirzoyan, Arpine Makurchian, David Makurchian, Ellen Makurchian, Kevork George Makurchian, Mariana Makurtichian, Nune Manatsakanian, Aaron Moradian, Diana Morales, Aram Movsisian, Emily Nadimian, Adlin Najarian, Fiona Nazarian, Monte Nazarian, Noel Nazarian, Talia Nazarian, Edward Nazarian, Grigor Nazarian, Haik Nazarian, Michael Nazarian, Eric Nersisian, Hamlet Nersisian, Michael Nikorosov, Brian Ocampo Ruiz, Sofia Oganesian, Angela O, Sinove Ordillo,
Jose Orozco,
David Ovasapian, Alec Ovsepian, Joshua Pangan, Phil Joseph Parawan, Leonid Pavel Badalian, Jason Pedraja, Juanita Perez Lopez, Rihanna Rain Pesigan, Sean Petrosian, Vithaya Femison, Leah Puladian, Ethan Price, Spencer Pugh, Gabriela Quinones, Alexis Ann Quizon,
Alzia Jade Quizone,
Isabella Marie Ragazza,
Sebastian Ramos Carrillo,
Joshua Ramos, Leonel Ramos, Jose Adair Ramos Mendoza, Alicia Reyes, Riley Reynolds,
Matisse Richard,
Valeria Rivera, Preston Rodriguez,
Abigail Roxas, Joseph Reese,
Julian Ruiz,
Bethany Sahagan, Vane Sahakian Grahani, George Sekulariu, Melody Saldana, Johanna Sanchez Vasquez, Inessa Sarian, Annie Sarkeesian, Andrew Sarkeesian, Aaron Sarkisian, Ellen Sarakanian, Jack Schultz, Minas Samergian,
Maria Serobian, Maria Serobian,
Nellen Shakbandarian,
Anabe Shabazian,
Kiana Shariri, Annie Shamirian, Alex Shamirian, Jacob Shamoon, Haik Sharlakian, Tiana Shavladian, Rachel Shin,
Michelle Shebdob,
Theodore Jerome Siasat,
Christopher Ciliazar Jimenez,
Alex Simonian,
Mike Simonian,
Josh Simpao, Paige Smith, Luis Antonio Sosito, Alina Stepanian, Dino Stepanian, Emelina Stepanian, Naira Stepanian, Diego Swingler,
Leo Tamasebian,
Andre Timorian, Edric Timorian,
Roman Tamazian,
Ellen Tarberdayans, Ryan Tavakolian, Ronnie Tabusi, Bacha Timorian, Maria Tergregorian, Brandon Tijirino,
Nine Tilney,
Hugo Talapa, Jessica Tolbert, Samvel Torobayan, Angela Torres, Darlene Torres, Melanie Torres, Veronica Tavmasian, McKenna Tribble, Andrew Trong, Yuri Tunyan, Francine Sophia Uy, Yahaira Valdivia, Milagros Valencia, Ara Narisa Valerio, Daphne Valladares, Diego Valle, David Vardanian, Emin Vartanian, Sarah Vartanian, John Vasquez, Margarita Verdian, Nurana Crystal Vivero, Amia Watkins, Andrew West, Justin Whitehead, Teofilu Word,
Emin Yarikarian, Kevin Yagisai, Leah Yagisai, Leona Yagisai,
Jennifer Yang,
Joshua Yo,
Ani Yeremian, Ellen Yesanian, Anna Zadorian, Celine Zadorian, Alexander Zakarian, Jim Zaman, Evelyn Zarabian, Enrico Zalvan, Jacqueline Chamkochian,